Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 DIY home decor pieces. For the first DIY, I wanted to recreate this art print that I saw online. It's basically just like a giant letter, but the letter is like off center and kind of cut off the page. But I chose to do the letter R because I was making this for my sister. And so I used a picture mat to do all the straight edges of the letter and then free-handed the rounded parts. But I was looking at a picture on my phone the whole time just to make sure it was all proportioned right. And so after I finished the outline, all I did was fill it in with black paint and then I was done. For the second DIY, I found this little succulent at Target for only $1, but I wanted to make the pot leopard print, so I used tan paint mixed with a little bit of mustard paint and covered the whole pot, and then went in with some brown paint mixed with some of the tan paint to create a little bit of dimension. After all the paint dried, I used a small brush and black paint to create little irregular roundish shapes to create the leopard spots. And so from my experience with this, it helped to have not a lot of paint on the brush and sort of dab the brush rather than drag it, because I found that dabbing the paint on helped create the look of fur. And so I just continued these spots all around the pot. For the last DIY, I decided to paint a picture of the moon, and so to do this I traced around a bowl to create a circle, and then I went in and dabbed some black paint in places where I wanted to create shadows, and then also I traced along one of the edges with black paint where I wanted it to be like the dark side of the moon, and then I mixed some white paint in to add more dimension. And unfortunately my camera cut off before I could finish filming the last part, but what I did was go over the whole moon with a thin layer of white paint to sort of like whitewash it, and then I cut out the moon and put it on black cardstock paper before framing it. So I ended up also making a leopard print picture frame using the same method I did with the little succulent, and I also made a giant letter M for myself. So here I styled all 3 DIYs together, and they all complement each other very nicely, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I'm really happy with how they all turned out, and I can't wait to make more in the future. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.